Hello, everyone, and welcome to Relax and Release. My name is Katy, and I am here to guide you through a simple movement practice to help you to release tension in your body and mind. In this moment, I anticipate you're seated, and that is perfect. If you would like to be standing, that is an option as well. If seated, go ahead and plant your feet flat on the floor. Allow your spine to be tall. You may choose to use the back of the chair if you like, or you can sit away from the chair. We're just looking for lots of length in the spine, especially through the top of the head. Allow your hands to rest in your lap, either palms down or palms up. You can decide which one you prefer. Palms down can feel grounding, while palms up can feel inviting, and it allows you to open the chest and shoulders. Go ahead and rest your eyes. And for perhaps the first time today, just notice your breath. There's no right or wrong way to breathe. In this moment, simply notice where the breath is creating movement in the body. Maybe you feel movement in the belly. Maybe it's in the waistline or the back. Maybe it's the rib cage, front to back or side to side. Maybe you feel an expansion around your heart or chest. Maybe there's a widening in your upper back. No right or wrong, just noticing that natural expansion as the breath moves in, and a natural softening as the breath moves out. Before we begin, just take a moment to scan your body. This is like taking a little tour through the body, maybe from your feet to the top of your head. And just noticing where you might be holding tension. Some people hold tension in the face or jaw. For others, it's between the shoulders or in the back. Just take a moment to pause and notice. For today's practice, we're going to start high in the body and work our way down. You are welcome to continue practicing with your eyes closed or resting, or you might choose to open them, completely up to you. When you're ready, go ahead and release your chin to your chest. So generally, you'll release or lower the chin down, and it may stop. But as you continue to breathe, you might notice more relaxation. You might notice that chin falls just slightly closer to the chest, and simultaneously, you might choose to lift your chest to meet your chin. As you sustain this stretch, just breathe. Notice that the back of the neck is opening and widening. And each breath out is an opportunity to let go of any unnecessary tension in the body. When you're ready, go ahead and pick the chin up and lift it up to the ceiling. So you're now opening the front of the body or the throat. Relax the jaw. Just take a few breaths. And when you're ready, allow the head to float forward so you're looking straight ahead. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and as you exhale, allow your head to tilt to one side. So this brings the ear closer to the shoulder. Continue to breathe. Sustain the stretch and simultaneously anchor your shoulders slightly down. That might help to deepen the stretch. Relax the jaw. And when you're ready, center the head. Take another deep breath in through the nose and allow your head to tilt to the other side, your second side. Anchor the shoulders slightly down. Continue to breathe. Notice the lengthening maybe in the side of the neck. and then just return the head to center. From here, take the chin over the shoulder so you're looking over one shoulder. Invite the spine to be tall, invite the breath to come and go. Notice any limitations, and just breathe. Allow the head to look forward, kind of pass through center, and take the head to the second side. Breathing here. You might notice that one side is tighter than the other. Just notice as you go. And then go ahead and look front. From here, let's go ahead and release the arms so that they're hanging beside the body. This might mean that you need to scoot forward in your chair. That will allow space for your arms to just hang straight down. As an alternative, your arms could continue to rest in your lap. We're bringing some awareness into the shoulders. The action here will be an inhale to shrug the shoulders up. So lift the shoulders up closer to your ears. When you're ready to exhale, exhale through the mouth and allow the shoulders to fall away. It's an inhale to shrug, shoulders tense up. It's an exhale to release and let the breath out through the mouth. Do that 2 more times. Inhale to shrug. Exhale to let go. And 1 more time. You might like to use a little sound on that exhalation. From here, go ahead and start rolling the shoulders front to back. So the shoulders pull forward, hike up toward the ears, drop to the back, open the chest, and circle around. So just a large shoulder roll front to back. When the shoulders come forward, it widens the back. When the shoulders go back, it opens the chest. After a few rounds, go ahead and just reverse the circle. Now go ahead and take the hands to the tops of the shoulders. We'll repeat a circling action, but this time it's with the elbow. So hands stay resting on the shoulder. Circle the elbow forward to go back. We'll just go this one direction, forward to go back, with an emphasis on opening the chest and widening the collarbones as the elbows circle back. We'll now transition to the spine, so go ahead and rest your hands in your lap. You might also choose to actually hold the tops of the knees with your hands. Move away from the back of the chair, feet are still flat. Take a big breath in through the nose, look up, open your chest, and arch your back so you're opening to the ceiling. As you exhale, take your chin to your chest, round and flex your spine like a cat. Pull the spine back and away. We'll be flowing back and forth. This is a seated cat and cow. So it's an inhale to extend the spine, open the chest, open the front of the body. And it's an exhalation to reverse the curve. Exhale, draw navel to spine and pull away. Hands on the knees allow you to pull away maybe just a little bit further. And we just flow back and forth. Inhale to expand. Exhale to let go, soften and round. Just flowing back and forth. Allow your spine to stack tall. Place one hand down by the side of the body. Allow your other arm to sweep up overhead, taking you into a side bend toward that bottom hand. You're welcome to look forward or take your gaze down to the floor. Just take several deep breaths, enjoying all of this waistline stretch. When you're ready, sitting tall, let that arm float back down, and we'll move on to the second side. One hand is low, other arm sweeps up overhead. Get a little bit taller, take a giant sweeping side bend. Your seat is anchored down so that your hip stays down. We're just getting that big waistline stretch. Looking wherever it's comfortable for your head and neck. Maybe it's down, maybe it's forward. When you're ready, sweep to sit up tall again and just let the arm come down. From here, go ahead and take one hand across your lap to the outside of the knee or thigh. We're going to continue rotating in that direction. So whichever direction you are headed, that hip might want to pull back a little bit. That just facilitates the twist or the rotation. Turn your waistline, your belly, your chest, your shoulders, and finally your chin looks over that back shoulder. The goal is to get taller and longer. Take really deep breaths front to back, side to side in your rib cage. Notice any release in those intercostal muscles between the ribs. When you're ready, simply release, unwind yourself, and find front. Getting a little taller, we'll take ourselves to the second side, bringing the other hand across the lap to the outside of the thigh or knee, getting taller and longer. Whichever direction you're going, that hip might pull back slightly. Rotating the waistline, the ribs, the chest, the shoulders. Finally, the chin looks over the back shoulder. Taking several breaths here. Invite, release in the spine. And then slowly unwind. The spine loves moving in all directions, so we just moved through flexion, extension, side bending, and rotation. Let's work our way down to the hips. Go ahead and take your right ankle and place it on top of your left thigh. Sort of like you're in a cross-legged position, but with the knee and thigh dropping open to the side. Sit as tall as you can. This movement alone might produce some nice stretch in the outside of your hip on that top leg. You might choose to stay here. You might choose to work a little deeper. Another option is to start hinging forward from the hips with a flat back. Just see how far you can incline or reach forward to enjoy more hip stretch. You might choose to relax the spine, relax the head, neck, and shoulders, and just fold over into that hip stretch. Take one more deep breath here, allowing the entire back of the body to expand and the waistline. And then slowly sitting tall, uncross the legs, and we'll transition to the second side. Other ankle to thigh, sit nice and tall. Know that it's common for there to be imbalances in the body, especially when it comes to tension and mobility. Do your best to relax that hip, allowing the knee and thigh to open to the side. Invite your spine to be long and tall. Notice any stretch you may already be experiencing in that top hip. And when you're ready, simply lean forward into the stretch. Take a couple of breaths. Then you decide if you want to stay here or if you want to soften and round the spine. Just allowing full relaxation. One more deep breath. Allow yourself to sit up and to uncross. From here, simply sit back in your chair. Allow your feet to be connected to the floor and grounded. Allow the weight of your thighs to relax into the seat. Allow your spine to rest and be supported by your chair. Arms resting either on the armrests or in your lap, palms down or palms up, you choose. Allow your eyes to rest. Allow your chin to lower an inch or two. And just breathe. noticing the body as it expands with the breath in, and noticing how the body naturally softens when the breath moves out. Much like the physical body, sometimes the mind is also carrying around tension from the day. In this moment, notice any mental tension. Notice any thoughts that might be vying for your attention. They're not good or bad or right or wrong. You're just noticing. It's just information coming in. Notice and acknowledge them. And just simply allow those thoughts to fall away with the next breath out. So in this moment, we're simply inhaling to receive oxygen and energy. And we exhale to let go of anything unnecessary in this moment. If helpful, say that to yourself. Inhale to receive, and exhale to let go. We'll just rest in this place for a moment. When you're ready, begin to deepen the inhalation, just a slightly deeper breath in through the nose, allowing lots of oxygen to come into the body and brain. With that oxygen comes a little bit of movement, a sensation of being a little bit more energized and ready to take on the rest of the day. So when you're ready, just start to move in subtle ways. And know that you can come back to this practice at any time, any day, as often as you need to. Be well.